Wow, this sucks. I don't know what his problem is. Can you fucking infect me, you fucking idiot? How about you guys? Are you capable? There we go. Alright, so here we are back at the Valley of the Drakes. Now, I know what you guys are thinking, Matt. Why are you coming into Blighttown from this angle? Well, there's a couple reasons. One, I chose the Master Key as my starting gift, so I figured, why not showcase actually utilizing it? And one of the good reasons to have the Master Key is to come at Blighttown from this direction. It makes Blighttown a little bit easier. And secondly, yes, I know I have to get all the items at the start of Blighttown, which I will be missing if I go this way, but I can easily just backtrack and go get that stuff after the fact. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come at Blighttown from this direction. I'm going to immediately head to the bottom of the swamp and go fight Quelaag, which is the boss in this level. And the reason why I'm going to do that is because we need to get to the Covenant as soon as we possibly can. I have 17 humanities that I have been saving since the beginning of the game. I have not died and lost them yet. And those 17 humanities are going to be a huge help for me. Because we need to give... The next Covenant that we're coming up to requires humanities in order to upgrade it. So, if you just carefully do this, you can actually sneak up on these guys and just get a cheeky backstab in. Now, these enemies are very dangerous. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Slight interruption. So, I actually had to... Someone came in my room and I had to completely run away from the enemies. Totally fucked up the backstab there. But these enemies, they are wily. Do not give them any time to fuck you up, because they will do just that. As you can see, the combustion pyromancy is pretty damn good in the sense that it comes out really fast. These guys are also relatively easy to circle around if you just want to backstab them to death. As you can see, it's very easy to just constantly circle around them. They can't turn fast enough. Now, these enemies will always drop shit. And I mean literally, they will drop shit. Every time. So, you're probably gonna come through this way more than once. And if you do, just don't even bother picking up that shit. I totally forgot there was a third one. But, yeah, so, as I was saying, I want to be able to give all my humanities to, the next Covenant, and I figured the best time to do that... I don't know how the hell he missed me. He didn't even hit me there. But, yeah, so, that's what I want to do. I'm going to try and make my way to the Covenant as fast as I possibly can, which is going to require me to beat Quelaag, because you can't access the Covenant until after you defeat the boss. And hopefully the boss doesn't kick my ass. I imagine if I summon some players to help me, it'll make her extremely easy. But, that is what I want to do. Key to New Londo Ruins. So normally that would be extremely difficult to get, but since I got the Master Key, you could get that right off the hop if you wanted to do New Londo Ruins early in the game. Although I don't know who the hell would. That level's quite difficult. And doing it early is just not optimal. But a lot of the most pain in the ass enemies in this level are towards the beginning of it. So coming this way is advantageous in that sense as well. You don't have to, like, it's coming this way is extremely stress-free. It's so easy to get to the boss from here. Those enemies are extremely annoying. I wonder if I could take them out right now. Oh, he's actually coming right to me. Perfect. As you can see, that bow I bought at the beginning of the game is coming in handy. Ah, far. No. Whoops. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, hang on. I got a target on him now. It's much easier to shoot the bow if the enemy's close enough for you to auto-lock in. That's that enemy I was talking about, by the way, the really pain in the ass one. If he hits you with that dart... I need to time this perfectly. Oh, for fuck! Now, if these enemies hit you enough times, they will absorb your blood, and then they'll become big and bulbous. I can't remember how that makes them any less annoying, or any more annoying. Oh, he's actually being pushed back from me doing this. Which does suck, because he might actually hit me. Got him. Perfect. Okay. I don't know how to cancel an arrow once you've drawn it, which is annoying. But I'm glad he's dead. I might actually be able to go down that way too, now that I've killed him. Although I do believe there's way more of them down there. Actually, before I go any further, I'm going to go ahead and equip the moss that I bought to get rid of toxic. Just in case they nab me with it. Oh, wow, soul sign. Nice. But, yeah, there's tons of them down here. But this way also leads to a, what's it called? A firekeeper's soul. So it is advantageous to come this way. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Okay, I gotta play this patiently. Oh, wow. Well, that's pretty fucking lame. I would have liked to have killed him before he dropped off like that. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Missed him by a smidge. Man, I hate these enemies. They're extremely annoying. Oh, look at this. Dumbass. Really? I missed him. Okay. Just gonna wait it out now. Be as patient as you want if you need to be. That's what I'm doing. But all those hundreds of arrows I bought at the beginning of the game are actually coming in quite handy now. Oh my god. There we go. Oh, he's not dead. Fuck you. Hell yeah. And we got the other one down here. I don't... It's gonna be hard to hit him from this angle. Might have to back up a bit. Oh, there he is. This is almost perfect. I can almost... God, that's annoying. The arrows keep getting caught on the fucking wall. Oh my god, that is so inconvenient. Holy shit. And now he can hit me. Oh my god, that's lame. Holy crap, the hitbox on the wall is so fat. Which is really lame. Oh, he almost got me. Oh, I can hit him and he can't hit me, actually. Never mind, he can. Okay, I don't want to be greedy here, because if he toxics me, I'll be really mad. I'm probably definitely going to speed this up. Oh my shots are perfectly timed to miss. Shooting him in the head is nice, because you get that big, long, drawn-out stagger. which is pretty cool. Alright, we took care of him. Now there's just the one in that little tunnel. I'll go get rid of him real quickly. You don't have to do this. I could have just went straight to Quelaag if I wanted to. So I'm gonna come at him from this way. Actually, fuck it. I'll just shoot him. I want to be careful I don't walk off the edge here. Actually, what I'll do, I'll break these. Because they're in my way. There we go. Now I should be able to just block his darts. So that was close. He almost toxiced me. Would have been lame. But we're good. I don't think there's any more around here. I'm pretty sure I got them all. So pick this up, Soul of the Proud Knight. We are going to go to the lower level real quick, because I believe that's where the Firekeeper Soul is. Shit, I didn't expect to be doing this part of, thing of Blighttown, but I figure I might as well since I'm here. This part's pretty annoying if you're not careful. There's a lot of these fuckers down here. Oh my goodness, I forgot they breathe fire. Luckily, since I was actually sitting in Firelink Shrine, just AFK while I was reading stuff on the internet, and while I was sitting there, people kept ringing the Bell of Awakening. Oh, fuck! Woo! The fire attack hurts a lot, so I don't want to get hit by that. But, yeah, while I was just sitting there, people kept ringing the Bell of Awakening, and I kept getting flasks, which was pretty cool. So I got 2 extra ones. Ah, for fuck! I keep doing the kick by accident. There we go. Can't remember if there's anything down here, but I'll give it a quick look. Okay, there's this fucker. He looks glitched in the level. I don't think he was supposed to be there. But okay, I can see that's all that's here. You can't drop down there, you will die. And yeah, okay, so we got the Firekeeper Soul, that's great. Now we can move along. Now, giving the humanities to this next Covenant is going to help us in a multitude of ways, aside from just getting the trophies. What's going to be really nice about this Covenant is... well, we're going to get 2 pyromancies out of it, which is great. And secondly, this is a very unintentional benefit, but a very great one. I don't know why I'm going this way. I'll just come this way another time. Fuck it. I don't want to risk fucking eating shit and dying. That'll suck. But, yeah, something completely unintentional. I can't remember if it's supposed to go this way or down the ladder. I'm gonna go down the ladder. What's really nice is about this Covenant is if you give it 30 humanity, you'll rank it up to rank 2. And when you get this Covenant to rank 2, it opens up a shortcut into one of the much later levels in the game, which is pretty nice. And it also enables you to save a certain NPC in the game who's almost destined to be killed. You can actually end up saving him before he gets killed, and it allows you to have him as an accessible ally during the last boss fight in the game, which normally you wouldn't be able to summon anybody in terms of NPCs. But if you save him this way, you can have him to help you during the last boss fight, which is great, and he is very helpful in the boss fight, so I do recommend doing it. But, I won't spoil who it is yet. But, yeah. So I'll be able to do that, which will be pretty damn nice. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay, good. This is actually an NPC. I got scared. Oh, fuck. I forgot the swamp poisons you. Jesus. Yeah, I totally got worried that this was a, online player. Oh, this chick's fat. how fucking wide her ass is, dude. Fuck you. Well, that was easy as fuck. Yay, and I got some extra humanity, which is pretty sweet. Even more humanity, god damn. That's awesome. Great for if you were only a few humanity off when you were coming to this covenant. Oh shit, I'm gonna get poisoned. That sucks. I hate being poisoned. No. Now, the boss is just down that way. But what I'm actually going to do, instead of just running directly to the boss, I'm gonna go get the bonfire real quick. It's just over here on the left side. It's not too out of the way, and I recommend doing it because if you were to die down here, you'd have quick, easy access for getting back, which would be nice. And as you can see, we can summon a bunch of players down here. Can't remember if there's any items over here. There is a chest. Interesting. What do we got? Dragon scale. Oh, and someone rang the bell of awakening again, so I got my flask back. Sweet. That's pretty cool. But yeah. So here we go. Let's light this bitch up. And then we'll be on our way to Gawdlikematt, which should be fairly easy to defeat, especially with all this help I'm going to have. Now, what kind of sucks about the fact that I'm beating the level this early is that I won't be able to summon players to help me beat the rest of the level, because once you beat the level, you can't summon people anymore because the boss is defeated. So that'll kind of suck, because if I wanted help to complete this level, I will have lost it by beating it early, which is the way I'm doing it now. That's the one downside to beating this level this way. But, I leave it to your transgression. You don't have to follow my guide to the T. You could do Blighttown on your own and come at it from the way you're supposed to, through the depths, and summon someone there if you wanted, and then just complete the whole level from start to finish. If you wanted to do it that way, by all means, have at it. But here we go. Got my 2 allies. Alright, let's get shit done. I'll just loot some items while I'm out here. Oh, you still get poison on here? That sucks. Actually, what I'll do is I'll equip my poison moss. There we go. Okay. Oh, there's the pyromancy teacher, which is pretty cool. I'll come back and talk to her later. Or maybe I'll talk to her now. I don't know. Haven't really decided. I don't want those enemies to be throwing boulders at me right next to her, because they will actually damage her and could possibly kill her. So you don't want that. Fucking mosquito. Oh my goodness. There we go. Now, one thing about being poisoned, actually it's fairly easy to run past these enemies, fun fact, if you didn't want to fight them. But one thing to note when you're poisoned, if you use a flask while poisoned, you will gain less health back. But I am going to go ahead and use a moss here. There we go. Now I'm not losing health. Up one of these. Look at this guy. Holy shit, that scared me. Okay. Yeah, man, it'd be great if you guys could help me out here. Wait. Oh, actually, those enemies might be unique enemies. When they're dead, they might stay dead. I don't actually remember. Because I think that dying noise means they don't respawn. I could be wrong about that. Because actually, I remember the crystal golems make that sound when they die. And, they do respawn, and I know that much. Is there any items over here? No. Okay, we're good. I would have liked these guys to help me kill those ones, but I guess we're gonna skip them. I don't have much of a problem with that, to be honest. Ew. So I would actually like one of these enemies to infect me with the Engi. Infect me! No, don't kill them. I want to get infected. God damn it. I guess I'll have to do it later. Unless they let me get infected. Please let me get infected. I actually need to be infected with the egg in order to gain access to the Covenant. Okay, so I guess I'll just drink this. And here we go. Gawdlikematt boss fight. So killing Gawdlikematt will also allow us to ring the second Bell of Awakening, which will trigger a big in-game event. And it will also be the true moment when you can decide whether or not you want to do the good ending or the bad ending. But more on that later. Oh boy. Oh man. Oh mama. I wonder how much damage my pyromancies do to her. I assume she's extremely resistant to it, because she is a, you know, practically on fire. Yeah, that did nothing. Okay. Damn it. Stop moving. Oh, wow, I don't do a lot to her at all. Woo! So she kind of creates this giant ring around herself of lava, which makes it a little hard to maneuver. Oh, I completely forgot she can do that, and I'm in a bad way here. I might be dead. Oh, that was almost fatal. I totally forgot she has an explosion. I'm definitely gonna health up, make sure I don't get one-shotted here. Oh, is she doing it again? Oh god. She keeps scaring the shit out of me. I keep thinking she's gonna explode. Whew. But having help with this boss definitely makes it a lot easier. As you can see, we're starting to notice that the Drake Sword is starting to fall off a little bit in terms of its sheer damage output. Because it's not doing a lot of damage to bosses anymore. It's still good on enemies at this point in the game, but it is definitely starting to fall off. So this is around when you would want to start considering using a new weapon, or at least upgrading one. You could upgrade the Drake Sword if you wanted to, but I wouldn't recommend it. It's not a very good late game weapon. But there we have it. Gawdlikematt is defeated thanks to the help of those players I summoned. And what I'm gonna have to do in order to get infected is, this will actually ring the Bell of Awakening, I believe. So I guess I'll go ahead and do that. But if you didn't want to trigger the in-game event for whatever reason, then definitely don't pull the lever until you do whatever it is you gotta do. But, yeah, so I'm gonna have to probably rest at a bonfire. Actually, I might not be able to rest at the bonfire unless I'm infected, which will be really annoying if that's the case. So this guy hears the Bells of Awakening, and he's like, oh, let's open Sen's Fortress, which is the next big area in the game. But earlier in this episode, I actually totally remembered, after forgetting this entire time, that I have to go back and finish the asylum. I never went back to the asylum. I should have did that a long time ago. But I just completely forgot about it. So that kind of sucked. But actually, I believe this way leads to the next area? Or I think so. And so I think, hidden path ahead. Aha! Okay, so there's the bonfire, and there's the Engi that's in my way. He's an NPC, though. Now, if you really wanted him out of the way, he won't let me pass unless I'm infected. But if you really needed to get in for whatever reason, you could kill him, and killing him would get him out of your way so you can pass, and it won't affect the Covenant in any negative way. Like, you won't have to worry about any repercussions. The only downside to killing him is that he's a vendor, and he actually sells some pyromancies that you can only get from him. So, I wouldn't recommend killing him. Instead, I actually just remembered there's some infected enemies down this way that should be able to infect me. These guys here. Oh, and there's a bonfire, which is pretty convenient. Light this bitch up. I don't... Do I want to rest at it? Yeah, I guess I could. Sure, why not? Alright, now infect me, you fuckers. Wow, this sucks. I don't know what his problem is. Can you fucking infect me, you fucking idiot? How about you guys? Are you capable? There we go. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I'm infected. I'm gonna assume I am. The infection's so stupid. I don't even know why it's in this game. It's the only thing to it is that it's just used for this one goddamn NPC, and that is it. There's no other point to it. But I'm pretty sure I am infected, and what'll happen is, you just gotta wait, and then eventually an egg will grow on my head. I wonder if he'll just know that I'm infected and let me in.
Oh dear, what have we here? Are you a new servant?
Yeah, so when your character scratches his head like that, it means he's infected.
But you have no eggs. Ah, no matter. Go along and have audience with our fair lady. I pray that you will mind your manners.
I will. Now, I'm pretty sure you want to be careful with this guy, because if you were to have said no about being a servant, I think he permanently locks you out of being able to come in here. So you do want to be careful on what you say. That's the door down there that opens the shortcut I was talking about. But here we go. Now we got the bonfire. Now this bonfire is very important, especially later in the game, because once I open up the ability to warp to different locations, this is one of the only bonfires in the game you can warp to. So it's a really good reason to come and get it. Because otherwise, you'd have to walk all the way here for when you want to come back to this area in the game, and that just sucks. But here we go. This is the Covenant leader. Now I'm gonna go ahead and flip and use my humanities, because like I said, we need to give her 30. I guess I'll use the twin ones first. Straight up to 26. Fucking sweet. And I'll go ahead and use 4 more. Boom. Alright, there's 30 humanity, so we can just rank up to rank 2 straight away. Now, fun fact, if you had started with the starting gift, the Witch's Ring, which is one of the options at the beginning of the game when you're making your character, if you had it equipped, you can actually understand what this chick says. Otherwise, you can never hear her dialogue. It's just a fun little thing in the game. There's no real reason for it. It doesn't affect trophies or anything. Oh yeah, I forgot she's a firekeeper, so she can actually reinforce my flask, which is pretty sweet. There we go. Now we got +3. And I'm gonna go ahead and enter her covenant. Boom! Chaos Servant. Hell yeah. So she teaches you the Pyromancy Great Chaos Fireball, which is a very powerful Pyromancy. And we're gonna go ahead and offer Humanity. All 30. And there you have it. Pyromancy Chaos Storm. Another very powerful Pyromancy. So I'm gonna annihilate bosses with that. It's gonna be great. But there we go. Now we got everything we need from her. So now we finished with 2 covenants, which is really sweet. So we're done with the Warriors of Sunlight. Again, at least until we get Gwyn's Soul. But I don't even have to worry about that until next playthrough. And we're done with this covenant. So now I'm completely fucking infected. I got eggs all over my head, which is awful. Now, the shortcut should open up. I think okay, so because I came here and immediately ranked up to rank 2, I think, the only way to get this to open is to either leave and come back, or beat a boss, and then the game will realize that you've, hit rank 2. But definitely make sure this shortcut is open before you abandon this covenant. Because if you were to abandon the covenant and then lose half the humanities you gained, you can't... I'm pretty sure the game will glitch and you won't be able to open that door. That's what I was reading on the wiki anyway. So you definitely want to be careful with that. And I'm gonna go ahead and purchase the pyromancies from this dude.
Well, now, you're just like me. Your dedication is fully apparent. Only, well, your head looks awful. Why not try this? I've no use for it any longer.
Oh, nice! He gave me the cure!
Hello?
Fucking
What is it
sweet.
you need?
That's so cool because I was really annoyed that I had that on my head. Alright, so he sells these 2 pyromancies. Holy fuck, they're expensive. But we have enough for both, luckily. So there we go. Now we're done with this guy. We never even need to talk to him again. So we got all our pyromancies from these 2, and now we're done with them, which is great. Modify equipment. Oh, you can up your pyromancy? Holy shit, I didn't even know that.
Oh, hello. What is
No. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rid of these filthy eggs. Hell yeah. Now I'm beautiful as ever. Except I'm not. I'm gonna go ahead and put this back on. There we go. Now you can't see my hideous face. Alright, so we're done with that covenant, which is great. I actually just remembered. I have to save up another 40k to get, the miracle from Oswald of Kareem, which is back at the bell tower, where we defeated the gargoyle boss. But, that's gonna be it for now. I believe that's gonna be the part. But thank you guys so much for watching. I truly hope you enjoyed. And, we're gonna go ahead and finish the rest of Blighttown in the next part, if I have enough time, as well as do the Asylum. I should have enough time to do both, hopefully at least. It might be a bit long of a part. But I truly hope you guys enjoyed. That's how you get that Covenant and all those Pyromancies. So we're that much closer to the Platinum. And please, guys, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you guys are enjoying these videos and if they're helping you out. I would truly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much once again. And I will definitely see you in the next one. So have a good one, everybody. Take care.